give right now. We want you to rock now from the top.
And when he did it, I'm not here to say that every American who voted for Donald Trump is a racist, but I do know that every racist in America voted for Donald Trump. And they've gotten just what they bargained for. Jim Crow may be dead, but he's got some nieces and nephews that are alive and well. And that's a shame. But we're here today to make it clear, whatever the so-called president may do, that we're going to stand for truth, justice, and righteousness. We're here today to make it clear we're going to stand against racism. We're going to stand against bigotry. We're going to stand against hatred. We're going to stand against xenophobia. We're going to stand against Islamophobia. We're going to stand against intolerance. We're going to stand for the people of Haiti. We're going to stand for the people of Africa. We're going to stand for hard-working immigrants. We're going to stand for the great diversity of the United States. We're going to stand for the gorgeous mosaic. We're going to stand against Donald Trump until we run him out of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue and a long national nightmare is over.
Hakeem, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say thank you, Hakeem. So one of the things that, when we say we're doing things the right way, is that we elevate voices of the people that are right at the heart of the issue. So next up is the woman who represents the Assembly District in New York State with the most Haitians, the Honorable and full of energy. Oh, y'all better be ready for her. Y'all ready? Rodney's Michelle, dog. Give her some. Suck
We are the blind. We are the deaf. We are immigrants. and of combating racial inequality, whose dream was for us to meet at the mountaintop. We call on the spirits to unite us, to lift us, to battle against the oppression and hate and injustice that this president is trying to bring forth. And to end, in the words of Dr. Martin Luther King, hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. We shall overcome! We shall overcome! We shall overcome! We shall overcome!
We shall overcome. Give it up, y'all! Give it up, y'all! At this moment in time, I heard there's a rah-rah man out here. I heard there's a rah-rah man out here. I'm gonna politely ask for my band right here to quiet down for 1 second, even though they're killing it. And I want to hear from the rah-rah band. Break it down, y'all. If you can hear them, you better start dancing. Hey, make it louder, rah-rah band, make it louder. That's what I'm saying. One of the things that we do in our communities with our people, when we are waging our battles, we wage them with love. We wage them with celebration. We wage them from our hearts. So, no. So give it up for the rah-rah band, y'all. Give it up for them. No.
And we're not going anywhere. Now, I just learned that one of the founders of the New Sanctuary movement, Jean Montreville, who is from Haiti, is slated to be deported tomorrow. Jean is in Miami at Chrome Detention Center, and he is strong, and he is working with the other Haitians who are at Chrome and saying, we are not afraid of you, ICE. Now is the time to stop being silent and complacent, but to stand up and to stand with, because we need it now more than ever. Right, New York City? So free Robbie Ragbeer! Free Robbie Ragbeer! Free Robbie Ragbeer! Free Jean! Thank you.
Is anybody out here cold? No. Don't be cold. No. Say hello to your neighbor right now. If it's cool, give him a hug. But make sure you ask first. Don't be one of those people. We're gonna bring up a poet next. His name is Jeff Des. He's gonna break it down, y'all. Give him some love, yo. Give him some love. Give him some love.
Saka fête! Saka fête! Haïtien nous la rue, man. I know you want to say that, I swear. What's up? I go by the name Mr. Jeff Dash. I have a poem for y'all tonight. Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me? Let me talk to y'all. I am not here to complain about what I have been called. I am here to let you know what my name is, because it seems that they have forgotten. And when they forget, it shall be our responsibility to remind. When they are misinformed, we shall leave them learning lessons, extra homework, and pop quizzes. See, when they lie about our name, may the daggers of our truth pierce their souls. If they heard otherwise about our names, let our sounds reverberate with sonic forces. When they mispronounce, be sure to put an extra accent on freedom. See, perhaps it was their ignorance, or perhaps because of invasions, enslavements, embargoes, occupations, and theft and pillage. They felt comfortable calling me and us out of our names. Well, it is time to destroy comfort zones. From here on out, you shall call me by my name, because my name is my name. My name is Jacques. My name is Regine. My name is Revolutionary. My name is Fabrice. My name is Marie-Claude. My name is Liberty. See, my name is Benin. My name is Nigeria and Venezuela and Puerto Rico. My name is 180. You see, I am Banan Pese. I am Subsumu. I am Kolalakai. Bombolombi Do is in my spirit. See, my name is educator. My name is actress. My name is cab driver. My name is chef. My name is nurse. My name is plumber. My name is councilman. My name is revolution. And most importantly, I am you. I am your black mirror looking you dead into your face. My name is my name. 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 And my name is Haiti. Et ma chambre est ça.
It's a very simple question. Is anyone here from 1199? It's a very simple question. Is anyone here from 1199 SCIU? Because your president is here, Mr. George Russell.
Is this what America looks like? So we are here today, not because we don't have anything better to do on this wonderful day celebrating a wonderful human being, but we are here today because the racist in chief, known as the President of the United States, has brought us together. He's brought together people of goodwill in this country to tell him, no, we are not from any shithole. As a matter of fact, the only shithole that I see is what comes out of his mouth. The premise of this country is to bring all of us together. Diversity. The last time I looked, Donald Trump is not Native American. And the audacity of him to think that he can divide us based on our ideals. He's a spoiled brat. But he doesn't speak for us. This is what America looks like. Racist in chief, you can run, you can lie, but you can't hide. Your time is coming. The time is coming when we will go to the polls and we will stand up and elect
elected officials that stand up for working people. And those of you who think that you can be neutral or you can be silent on this, your days are numbered too. If you can't stand up for the people who put you in office, who needs you? We don't need you, and we don't want you. And so we are here today to begin the discussion in this country about decency and fairness. The arrogance of this man to treat the whole diaspora with one insult. Who the hell do you think you are? And so the good news, sisters and brothers, is that every elected official is not like him. There are actually some elected officials who have the courage and the moral dignity to stand up and say you're wrong, racist in chief. And we stand for more than that in New Yorker. You may be from New York, but you're not a New Yorker. In New Yorker, we recognize and celebrate our diversity. And we will not let someone named Trump, and you see, I feel very infantile to get to his level, but maybe that's the only way he understands this. So we're gonna keep organizing, we're gonna keep standing up, and we're gonna let him know that this is what America looks like. And as I was saying, we have elected officials that stand up to do the right thing. And we are proud to know that in New York City, we have a mayor that does not believe in any of Donald Trump's tricks. And he is here today standing tall and looking proud of the diversity that begins in his city and begins in his home. And so, sisters and brothers, it is my great pleasure to bring to you our mayor of New York City, Mayor Bill de Blasio.
Sisters, we did not expect to have to be here on King Day, did we? We expected to be celebrating something good and powerful in the American experience, not having to protest something ugly and disgusting coming from our White House. But Dr. King taught us to be ready at any time to defend what is right and to stand up to any effort to set us back. But we're not going to get depressed or discouraged when we hear racism and division coming from Washington, D.C. We're going to stand up. And I want to say something on behalf of all 8.5 million New Yorkers. First, to my Haitian brothers and sisters. Thank you. Thank you for all you have contributed to this city and this country. To my brothers and sisters who have come here from Africa. Thank you for making us richer and stronger and better in this nation. To my brothers and sisters from El Salvador who have gone through so much pain, thank you for bringing your hearts and your minds here to contribute to this city and this country. As leaders, we should be saying thank you. We should be creating a society that welcomes and respects all. And maybe what happened in the last few days is just a reminder to all of us to work a little bit harder. And I'll finish with this very simple point. Every single one of us came here from another place. Some came willingly, some did not. But we all came from a different place. I can tell you for a fact, if some of the ideas put forward by President Trump were applied to my own grandparents from Italy, they would never have been allowed into this country. They didn't have advanced degrees. They didn't speak English. They hadn't even finished high school. But they came here wanting to give their heart and soul to their new nation. And they lived the American dream, and they made possible the lives of their children and of me and my generation. They were discriminated against like all newcomers. So I say to anyone in this city and anyone in this country who hears something that they find appealing in the voice of our president, if these same standards were applied to your ancestors, you wouldn't be here in this country. Let's live with the dignity of treating the new generations of immigrants just as we wished our fathers and grandfathers and great-grandfathers were treated. And today, what everyone is doing here is standing up for the America that is what it is meant to be. A place for everyone, a place where all are respected. Thank you. It doesn't matter how cold it is, we will keep showing up until that's the America we live in. Thank you. God bless you all.
Give it up for the mayor of New York, Bill de Blasio! Ladies and gentlemen, we have heavy hitters here because this is a time for heavy hit. Next up, we have a veteran of the labor movement, none other than Randy Weingarten of the American Federation of Teachers. Please give her a round of applause. Again, if you don't know your neighbor, meet him right now. Take a moment to say what's up to the person next to you. Ladies and gentlemen, again, a veteran of the labor movement in the United States, a fighter, Randy Weingarten, ladies and gentlemen.
teacher from Clara Barton High School in Brooklyn. My Haitian students were fantastic, and I will fight for every one of them. I will fight for the workers, for the teachers, for the taxi cab drivers, and for everyone who makes America. So, are you ready to take on racism? You ready to take on intolerance? You ready to take on this particular president? And you ready to vote? You ready to work? You ready to walk? And you're ready to stand up and vote?
Listen up, y'all. If we heard anything there, we have to get out and vote. We have to do it this time, y'all. Next up, we have another wonderful elected official who's a fighter. Adriano Espion, ladies and gentlemen.
No justice! No justice! No justice! So my grandmother always told me, if you watch who you walk with, because I know who you are. So Donald Trump walks with people that wanted to put the death penalty in the Central Park 5. I know who you're walking with. Donald Trump went ahead and he got sued for discrimination in his building. I know who you're walking with. Donald Trump went ahead and questioned President Obama's birthrights. I know who you're walking with. Donald Trump went ahead and sided with the racists that ran over people in Charlottesville, Virginia. I know who you're walking with. Tell me who you're walking with and I tell you who you are. So Donald Trump said negative things about Africa, Haiti, El Salvador. I know who you're walking with. I know who you are. You're a racist. God bless you and keep the faith.
There's a tradition in my home borough of Brooklyn. We have a tradition started by a woman named Shirley Chisholm that we are unbought and unbossed. And the inheritor of that tradition is the woman, Yvette Clark.
New York City, are you out here? Brooklyn, New York, are you out here? Haitian Americans, are you out here? Let me say this. We know what time it is. You've heard it from everybody. It's time for us to move this nation to its greatness. We have a white supremacist in the White House. We have a racist in the White House. We have some racists in the Congress. And it's time for us to uproot the racists. It is time for us to take charge of our lives and our communities and move forward. That means that each and every one of us who can vote must come out and vote in 2018 and turn this thing around. The Congressional Black Caucus is poised next week. We're not going to move anything unless we have TPS for Haitians, unless we have diversity visas for continental Africans and anyone who has been denied the right to come to the United States to pursue the American dream. We're not playing. This is time for us, all of us, to stand together and say no to hatred, no to bigotry, and to say the revolutionary people of Haiti stand in the vanguard to change this nation and to make a difference in the lives of all Americans. You do it each and every day in our communities, and we are there to stand with you shoulder to shoulder and to stop this bigotry from spreading like a cancer throughout this nation. Are you with me? Are you with me? We're gonna make a difference, we're gonna make a change, and this is the time. It is the day of reckoning. The day of reckoning is here, and we are gonna turn this situation around. Goodbye, Donald Trump. Time for the impeachment. God bless you.
Hey, I'll just say it. Yvette Clarke for president! Y'all heard me? I said Yvette Clarke for president. I'll say it. As a Brooklyner, I can say it. Next up, we have an $11.99. Wait. It's $11.99 here. We have a member, a brother named Ali Kareem. Y'all give him a round of applause.
Hey! $11.99 in the house? Come on, you guys can do better than this. New York City in the house? My name is Ali Ibrahim Karim. I am a healthcare worker with $11.99 and an immigrant from Ghana. One of the countries that Trump had choice with for this week. Just recently, I became a citizen of the United States of America. And I'm happy to be celebrating Martin Luther King Day and standing here against hate and bigotry. When I was in high school, I read about America. My cousins come from the United States to Ghana wearing sneakers and jeans, and I see myself living that dream. Finally, in 2004, I got a chance to come to USA. I have been in New York for 12 years now, and I feel at home. You will never find another city with so much diversity. The mixed culture of what makes our city and our country great. But being a new immigrant ain't easy. Even though I am highly educated and started a computer school in my country after living in Syria and Japan. I got a job in New York when I came, making $140 a week at Model Sporting Goods. One day a friend told me that I will be good working with patients, so I applied for a job at Mount Sinai Hospital. I became a patient care associate. I love my job and I love this country. As a person who has traveled the globe, met so many wonderful people, I am disgusted by Trump racism. I stand with my brothers and sisters from Africa, Haiti, Mexico, China, the Middle East, and all other countries in this world that Trump has discharged, who made this beautiful country great. As we commemorate Martin Luther King Jr.'s Day, a true symbol and equality, I am proud to be here standing with you all. Thank you all.
Give Brother Ali Kareem some love, y'all! Someone said there was a rah-rah band here, y'all! Somebody said there was a rah-rah band. I don't hear them yet, though. I don't hear the rah-rah band yet.
Haiti, El Salvador, Aibobo! Ok, nous allons bagaille. On baisse, 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 baisse. Ici, baisse, 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 baisse. Tout à ici, baisse. L'eau, 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 l'eau. Voler, 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 voler. Voler, c'est ça. Voler, voler, voler. Nous va égaler. Nous va égaler, nous va égaler, nous va égaler, nous va égaler, c'est ça, nous va égaler, 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 nous va égaler. Qui c'est le marché? Est-ce que nous là? Levez drapeau yo, levez drapeau yo. Levez drapeau yo. À la main rentrée, oui, on en la voix. M'a demandé si va de grand mounot, on la voix. À la main rentrée, maman, on en la voix. M'a demandé si va de grand mounot, on la voix. Moi, je vais parler, moi qui t'ai parler. Moi, je suis français, m'a quitté le rancé, maman. Moi, rentre, ouais, on a la cour. M'a demandé si va de haïtien, on a la cour. Aïe, bobo!
Just give them some more love, y'all. Next up, we have a couple more speakers, but it seems like we heated everything up now. Y'all feeling good now. We gotta send a message now. The Honorable Nick Perry, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, good evening. It's cold out here, but we're warm. And we got bad news for President so-and-so. We want to tell President so-and-so that we are not going anywhere. We are here to stay. And we are here to stay to keep America great. We are not going back to what America was. And we ain't going anywhere. Now, I got something to say to the president. And if I use any vulgarity, my mom would roll in her grave. So I'm going to substitute the word they use on our great national news, television, and radio stations, and that word is black. Black. Because that's what he is. I'm a lucky man. I lived to see the first black president of the United States. And I also lived to see the first blank hole president of the United States. We're not going back. We're moving this nation forward. Haitian Americans, Jamaican Americans, Italian Americans, Norway Americans, Americans from all over the world come together to build this great country. We're not going back. We're here to stay. We're here to stay. We are here to stay. Sorry, Donald.
One thing that became very clear in the last election, was that black women have led the way. Black women have been leading the way in this country. I don't hear enough applause. So we're gonna bring up Fatou Wagé from the New York Immigration Coalition, a black woman leading the way.
For the past 28 years that my parents have called America home, they've put 3 children through college. They now claim a daughter who is a social worker in the New York State court system, fighting for restorative justice alternatives for recidivist youth. Another daughter who is a teacher at a charter school in Harlem. And me, a law student at an Ivy League university who aspires to become a public interest lawyer working to serve underserved communities throughout inner city America. My family, like many African and other Black immigrants, have worked tirelessly and contribute greatly to the American society. In our aggressive pursuit of the American dream, we have made new homes here and continue to raise and nurture America's future leaders. But my words today are not only for the African immigrants who fall into the dangerous and dehumanizing category of the good immigrant. It is also for those who have been victims of our deportation system that continues to break families, and our broken criminal justice system that continues to police Black and brown bodies. President Trump's statements were racist and perpetuate a deadly white supremacist attitude. No group of people or country is a shithole. No group of people should have to continuously defend for their humanity. My Africa, it is beautiful, it is rich, and it is proud. It is all so sweet. Africa and her people have contributed greatly to this country since the beginning of mankind. We cannot build or measure our immigration policies by dehumanizing agendas that are racist. We need to fight for TPS. We need to save our diversity visa program. President Trump wants to build walls of hate, but we will fight back with love. When immigrant communities are under attack, what do we do? When Muslims are under attack, what do we do? When Haitian immigrants are under attack, what do we do? When Black immigrants are under attack, what do we do? Thank you.
We're gonna keep this thing rolling, y'all. Next up we have Leon Davis from the Working Families Party, y'all.
How y'all doing out there? Y'all staying warm? My name is Leon Davis. I'm with the Working Families Party. We're a political organization that's building political power for the progressive left. It's live out here. So Dr. King told us that we know through painful experience that freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressed. And so today we're here to demand freedom for the 800,000 undocumented immigrants that are waiting for a Clean Dream Act. We're here to denounce the racism of our racist-in-chief president, Donald Trump. And we're here to honor the legacy of Dr. King. We are not a country that truly believes at its core in the racist beliefs of Donald Trump. We're a country of immigrants. We're a country of a tapestry of people from all over, from Haiti, from Africa, from India, from Europe, from South America. And so we're here today to say that we demand that Donald Trump stand up for all working people and stand up for all of our families. And we're here to demand no more racism from Donald Trump. No more racism from the White House. No more racism from the Republican Congress. We demand the Republicans denounce Donald Trump. That's it, y'all.
Listen, I know that we've heard from a lot of our elders and a lot of our leaders, but sometimes, and most of the time, the young people in our community are leading the way. So next up, we have Farrah Lewis, who's one of our young organizers. Give her a round of applause, y'all. council has a lot of hard-working people, but I know for a fact, and I know from personal experience, that Jumaane Williams and Brad Lander are two of the hardest working city councils in the city. Give them some love.
Show me what democracy looks like. Show me what a Haitian looks like.
I got a ruckus to give right now. We want you to rock now from the top. Don't stop the rock. Don't stop the rock. Don't stop the rock.
America looks like, and no shithole president is gonna change that. Is that right? We're gonna do whatever it takes to stand up for each other and with each other. If that means putting our bodies on the line, and we're gonna do it. So give it up for somebody who did that this week, my friend, Councilmember Jumaane Williams.
Monte drapeau, monte drapeau. So I woke up and I tried to find out where the shithole was. And I realized it was Donald Trump's mouth. As I said earlier today, Donald Trump is doing the devil's work. And anybody who is not speaking out today is complicit with that devil's work. No hate, no fear. Haitians are welcome here, no hate, no fear. Haitians are welcome here, no hate, no fear. Africans are welcome here, no hate, no fear. Africans are welcome here, no hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here, no hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here, no hate, no fear. Everyone is welcome here, no hate, no fear. Everyone is welcome here. Just real quick, they try to say this is not what America is built on. America was built on racism. America was built on this kind of talk. But thankfully, so many of us have pushed back on this racism. We will do that today. Before I leave, when I was younger, it was a disrespect to be called a Haitian. It was disrespect to be called African. It was disrespect to be called black. But today, I'm going to tell you what to say when they call you a Haitian so-and-so, an African such and such, a black such and such. Hold your head high, put your shoulders back, and stand tall. Look them dead in the eye with your broad nose and your thick lips and your coarse hair and your skin that's been kissed by the sun, and say thank you, thank you, thank you for recognizing my greatness. Listen, my mother met Jumaane Williams at the train station when he was running for office. She said, such a nice boy, such a sweet boy. I hope he gets elected. Be careful, he's good. Next up, we have another voice from Brooklyn, Brother Pierre.